It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles and Honolulu. Going to be Honolulu off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Weber. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. Pass to McGrady. Here's Weber. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Los Angeles on D. Robertson kicks to Kemp. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Count the basket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Weber, the pass to McGrady. Offline with his 3.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Outside for Kemp. From deep. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A lot of new players out there for Honolulu.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hardaway's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 6. And they'll keep possession. Good on the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Love comes in for Weber. Paul Pierce is checked in for James. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Tracy McGrady. And Allen drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 4.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
It's good from long range. Gasol's got it.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Pierce kicks to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless and when he attacks the rim and is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Now here's Allen. It's stolen by Wade. Love the pass to Walton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Wade. And Allen with the block. Here's Baylor. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's Baylor to the wing right side. And it's Lillard missing. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Worthy, Russell Westbrook out there with Allen. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Rodman in the 4 slot.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket, and you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Tries to keep it alive. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Pierce with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. Pierce dishes to Kemp. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Dennis Rodman picks one up. Honolulu shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the second. The try by Worthy. Here's Allen. Another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Honolulu.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And Honolulu making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Goodness. Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens.
You don't mind a guy like him attempting something like that in a close ball game. That was a haymaker there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Weber comes in for Rodman. Paul Pierce is checked in for Worthy. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And the shot falls short this time. Here's McGrady. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pierce against Baylor. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McGrady. Rejected by Gasol. Down low. Johnson. Great D that time from Walton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's McGrady. Los Angeles with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's stolen by McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Weber. LeBron comes in for Paul Pierce. Wade, he's checked in for Ray Allen. Hardaway is subbed in for Tracy McGrady.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Lillard kicks to Allen. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Wade passes to Walton. Back to Wade. And the 3 ball is good. And Los Angeles leads by 6.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
He dishes it to Walton. Wade kicks to Love. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's
now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Drexler is out there with Robertson. Then it's Pierce. And it's Kemp in at the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's Drexler. Robertson kicks to Pierce. No good. Shot missing.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
LeBron can't get it to go. Honolulu trails by 10. It's deflected, and they get it back. Three from Robertson. Drexler outside. Dishes it to Pierce. They shoot again. For Honolulu, they've only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Free throw good, Paul Pierce. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. From 7. Yep, it counts. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Westbrook. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Honolulu, they shot 6 of 7 at the line. And Los Angeles with some changes. Rodman comes in for Weber, and Worthy subbed in for James.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Abdul-Jabbar. No good with the hook shot. Pass to Robertson. From past the arc. They get it back. Sinks the triple. Robertson's got 8.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Drexler kicks to Pierce. And Drexler throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Pierce is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Wade comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Lillard outside. Down low for the lead. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And Lillard throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Love check in for Paul Pierce. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Hardaway passes to Love. Outside Rodman. Puts one up from 19. And then Wade slams it in.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Timeout called, Honolulu. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's Honolulu with it. It's a one-point game. Allen outside. Reed against Rodman. Reed misses.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Allen. Shot off the screen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Wade. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Wade's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Vandeweghe. Worthy defending. Reed a screen. Allen for 3. They get it again. And the dunk by Reed.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Los Angeles leads by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Webber. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Drexler. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Drexler's got the lead up to 1 now for Honolulu.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Honolulu.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
Oh!
My goodness.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Talk about a terrific game for Kareem. 12 points and 1 assist.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds as Honolulu keeps possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
It's tipped. Drexler kicks to Robertson. And the shot goes in.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Yes, he does, and they need nothing less from him tonight. Another clutch performance is exactly what they're hoping for.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Westbrook double team. The feed now to Webber. Westbrook passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to LeBron. Here's the hook. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
The dish to LeBron. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Green light special, prices reduced. You always want him taking that shot, especially at this stage of the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wade, he's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:04 left in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. "59 seconds left in the fourth quarter."
A big man with a big finish.
LeBron against Pierce. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out of bounds. Honolulu takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Robertson left side. Weber pulls it in.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
Big time trip to the line there, bringing this down to a 1-possession game.
The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And they get it back.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
Timeout called, Honolulu. And Honolulu making a change here. Nobody near Allen. The 3 won't fall. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one as we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's going to be Honolulu off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Honolulu. Allen is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Johnson, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Baylor in the small forward position. Here's Hardaway, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Honolulu. Lillard, right side. Allen kicks to Gasol. Out left to the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen against Wade. Here's Gasol. And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Walton. Weber comes in for Kevin Love. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hardaway. Westbrook dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And no good that time. Good D by Gasol. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And Honolulu leads by 1.
And such a a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Weber gets the bucket. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Allen for the three. Chris Weber with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Westbrook missing. And so it's Honolulu with it. Gasol is screen on Westbrook. Lillard the pass to Gasol. Allen for three. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out of bounds. Honolulu takes possession.
A huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Kicks it to Allen. Lots of room. It's in!
That was massive. You know it.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Lillard attacking. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
Westbrook kicks to Weber. Bank shot. No good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Johnson the screen. Outside for Gasol. Here's Baylor. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by one. Here's James. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Leaps for it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot